Hi Libra, welcome back to the channel. It's me Anisa from the Inner Stereo. This is gonna be your love messages. It's a general reading, so the roles might get reversed or it may or may not resonate with you. And if this reading resonates with you, there's gonna be a link down in the description box below for the extended and also a personal reading with me, okay? So how are you doing, Libra? Okay, let's do this. So this is going to be a you versus them format. We're going to be looking at your overall energy, your challenges, past, present, future from both parties, and we're going to clarify them. And I'm also going to be pulling some advice card for you by the end of the session, okay? In the present moment, in your overall energy, you have the Four of Wands. What is challenging you is that you have the Three of Swords. I feel that you are really wanting to be focusing on things that makes you happy, things that just kind of like makes you feel celebratorious, a type of connections, connecting with the right kind of people, and etc. However, I feel that you're still holding on to some sort of pain that has happened to you in the past, and that in itself is kind of like one of the things that makes you overthink when it comes to approaching a certain type of relationship or connecting to people or to someone in the way that you used to, because you're still carrying this pain by a lot. Now, in the past, you have the Six of Cups and also the Two of Pentacles. From this person's side, they have the Five of Cups and also the Ten of Pentacles. You could be dealing here with two people. There's one person in which you feel very much connected to. But there's like a lot of regret and guilt in that they were feeling in the past. And this person was really grieving on this connection. And then you have somebody else here who comes into your life who really wants to be investing into something that is very solid and long term with you. However, you were very much undecided when it comes to it. If you're dealing with one person, however, there is some sort of a doubt here that you're having towards a person that you feel a very strong soul ties with. That even if this person sees and has been envisioning some sort of future together with you, but there's also a part of them that is kind of like quite feeling regretful or feeling guilty over something that they've done towards this connections. We're going to clarify in a moment, okay? In the present moment, you have the Page of Cups and also the Four of Pentacles in reverse. From this person's side, they have the Ace of Swords and also the Four of Swords. First, so for the majority of you, you could be dealing here with two people, a past person and then a newer energy. However, again, if this is just one person, there's something here that you're starting to try to let go of, and you're just wanting to be focusing on a very positive thing. The Page of Cups is actually one of my favorite cards when it comes to a relationship spread, because it shows a genuine intention. It also shows this innocentness and naivety when it comes to like dreaming so big, you know. And Libras have a big heart, and you love to fall in love, right? And you love. And I feel that this is what you guys are wanting to be focusing on. Now, this person has some sort of like a very great, is inspired, motivated to do something about this. However, with the Four of Swords, they feel that, you know what, like, let's just wait. I'm not really going to be overthinking about the situation. And I'm not going to be complicating things with me thinking too much when it comes to this connection. Now, in the future, you have the Three of Cups and also the Three of Pentacles. From this person's side, they have the Tower and also the King of Wands. I feel that there is something here that is going to get them moving into action, because in the present moment, it's just an idea, and then in the future, because something here is being shaken up to a point where they feel that they need to be doing something about it. Now, again, if you're dealing with two people, I feel that you're going to be investing on a newer person, and this past person of yours is going to be hearing about it, and they're going to be super duper shocked when it comes to it. But I feel that if this is the case, you don't feel as angry, you don't feel as resentful towards your past person as you are in the now. Let's clarify here, Libra. I want to clarify the Ace of Swords and the Page of Cups. Let's see the Page of Cups. So the Page of Cups clarified by the Two of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, and also the Justice. The thing about you is that you're so good at juggling things, and you're so good at straightening things straighten things out, okay? And I feel that you kind of like see this as a challenge, this hesitancies, this indecisions of theirs that they're having, to a point where you feel that, you know what? Let's take it on, that's a challenge, okay? Because from this person, yes, they do envision a very great future together with you. You are their biggest wish fulfillment. They do want this very much with you. However, there's a certain fear here from them. What if it's going to fail? What if Libra is going to hurt me? I'm not used to this level of depth. I'm not used to this level of accountability that I need to be taken on when it comes to somebody else. Because when you have justice faced with the devil, it means that you're not playing, okay? If they want to be showing them, if they want to be showing their shadow side, which is the devil, which is, you know, unhealthy things, let's say, for instance, obsessiveness, rage, passive aggression, you know, all of that, they're going to be met with your justice scale. So they're not really ready with that level of maturity. They're not really ready with that. So that's why it gets them really, really hesitant when it comes to it. But you're very good in your energy here because you're very like, I don't know how to say it. It's like you see things and you see the solutions to a problem. I see the Four of Swords and the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Four of Swords clarified by the Ace of Cups, the Queen of Swords, and also the Death. Let's see the Four of Pentacles in reverse. The Lovers, the Three of Swords, and also the Nine of Wands. Okay, so this is where the Three of Swords came from. You tried in this connection, didn't you? You tried convincing. You try to work things out, but there's always this blockages coming from them. It's like it's a mental block, you know? Every time they feel a certain type of way with the Ace of Cups, you know, like I'm inspired to do something, I feel that I'm being loved and I love Libra. You know, you have the Lovers, it's all a beautiful thing, which is something that they're not familiar with. There comes that Queen of Swords and that Queen of Swords energy where like, no, too much emotions, too much vulnerability, too much availability. I'm not ready for this. And it hurt you. Sometimes when you see the devil in a relationship spread and the Queen of Swords, it almost is like manifesting into a sabotaging type of energy where it sabotages the connection. It could be about anything, them suddenly pulling back away, but it's something that they do unconsciously, you know. It's not as if like they're doing it, okay, you know what, I'm going to pull back away from Libra, because it's not that. It's just like, it's like their subconscious things gives them like, okay, maybe let's focus on this. But like if they were to be dig deeper inside of them, it comes from a place of fear. I fear being this close. I fear being this exposed. I fear. And that has hurt you because you've tried so many times only to be met with like sabotages from this person. It hurt you. The Three of Swords comes right here. Then you have the Nine of Wands. It left you wondering, should I really be working on this anymore? Should I really trust again? I really want to love. I really want to connect, but damn, it's painful. Yeah. Let's clarify the future. I want to clarify the Tower and the Three of Cups. Seven of Wands, King of Pentacles, and also the Four of Wands. Let's see from your side, Libra. The Moon, the Five of Swords, and also the Three of Cups. Okay, so when it comes to this person, here's the thing, okay? You want answers. The Moon is, you wanting answers because you feel that this is like a mystery and you need answers. There's so many questions that you have in your mind and you just want some sort of clarity. You want things to be clear. And there's something also about you wanting to be feeling like you're an important aspect in their life, something in which you haven't been feeling lately. But you're very aware of the fact that if you were to be communicating this to them, they're going to be acting defensive and it could ruin the whole relationship. What? Okay, yeah, let's clarify the King of Wands and the Three of Pentacles. I think for most of you, you're going to be finding somebody new. It could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or an Aquarius, or something with a person with Uranus in their first house natal chart. What are you trying to prove here, love? And why is it every time that you finally emotionally shut down from this person, that's when you see this person doing something to you? But once you start getting full of expectations again about this connection, that's when they go and rest. It almost seems to me as if like they're prolonging something. They're delaying something that you want them to do, but they're scared of doing that. And toning down your voice because you're afraid that they're going to be defensive or because you don't have the heart to say it like that to them. Libra, I'm not judging. It's just I feel you, you know? Because if you want to go deep, you should go deep. And if someone is afraid of your depth, then maybe they're not for you. But to completely abandon your needs because somebody cannot match your depth is a form of self-sabotage for you. Let's pull some advice card. 10 of Wands, 8 of Pentacles, and also the 7 of Wands. You're tired. This advice here has a lot to do with, like, you know, before you being so hard on yourself, how about you take a moment back, take a step back, and really look at your life in general and see how far you've come. Because this is the after tarot deck, so it's going to be very different than the traditional Rider-Waite tarot. And the 8 of Pentacles in this deck of mine, you know, in traditionally 8 of Pentacles, you got somebody who's you know, who's working, who's creating something. And with the 8 of Pentacles here, he's staring at his creation. I feel that you've created something very, very good about yourself to a point where you need to start making a decisions about what type of fight you want to get yourself into. This 10 of Wands, okay? In a traditional Rider-Waite tarot, you got somebody who is carrying 10 of Wands, and it's very, very burdensome. Now, in this deck of mine, that person gets tired, okay? And the next best things to do is then to choose to pick which are the battles that I want to be fighting the most. Because you can't be doing everything at once. You can't be somebody to everyone. And yeah, I have a Libra best friends, you know, a lot. I have 3 Libra best friends, I think. And I do notice that my best friends used to, or tend to, or have the tendency to always be somebody to everybody. And now just pick your battle, man. You can't be everything for everybody. Then you have the 7 of Wands here. Try speaking up. Try advocating for yourself so much without self-sabotaging, you know? Like, don't put yourself as a second priority. All right? This was a heavy reading. So thank you so much, Libra, for watching this video. I hope that you find tons and tons of clarity that you guys been looking for, and I'll see you on the extended. Okay, bye guys. Have a great day. I love you.